Hello, my hello everybody. Welcome back to the Commonwealth. This is your friendly neighborhood lady Ha, coming to you from 10 Pines Bluff. And we're continuing on with our Brotherhood of Steel build. Well, today I was thinking we could do a mess hall for the troops, so to speak. So, let's open up the workbench. Hopefully the audio is gonna be a-okay. Because apparently last time it was low. Come on, workbench. And we got the workbench open. Nice. Okie dokie artichokes. Now for this we need to go to structures. SOE. BOS. And I think we might need to, well, delete some trees, actually. And we gotta put in some support pillars underneath right there, right? So before we do anything else, I think we might have to do that first. Let's see, they are under here, yeah? There we go. Sometimes it's a tiny bit difficult remembering where everything is at, you know? Not that you don't want to remember, but yeah, it gets a tiny bit. See now, if we put that there, yeah, that means we go flat this way. I think maybe put in a small hallway first. Let's put in a nice windowed one. Oh, I heard you snap, buddy. I heard you. Like so. Yeah, that's not gonna be too bad. Let's see. I think we should go with this for the cantina floor. Or do we want it a bit higher off the ground, maybe? You know what? I think we don't. So now we got that little hallway. Let's just make sure we get it up a notch. Because I don't like all of those sticks. Yeah, let's call them sticks. Going through the bloody floor, you know? Oh, deleting trees as we go. Not that I enjoy having to delete trees, but sometimes we kind of have to. Let's see. Yeah. And I think the cantina area needs to be fairly big. Because we also need to put in the commissary shop. Somehow. And for that, I actually think if we do this, like so, and we have a nice little enclosure for the commissary. And we do that. That means we get a nice little doorway for storage area. Well, sometimes you just gotta try different things to figure out how best to utilize your placements. I know it's gonna interfere with the windows there, you know. But I think in this instance, I don't mind. There we go. And then we got this nice big floor area here. I think we gotta put in a tiny bit more floor pieces. Like so. Yeah, one more row. And that tree gotta go. Yeah. Let's go to misc again. See if we can't get these little buggers to snap. So it's all nice and supported. See, now they don't want to snap under here, right? Which normally would be a-okay. But in this instance, I actually do want them. So we're just gonna finagle it. Like so. Turn service snap on again. So we can do that, yeah? I see, do they go far enough down into the ground? Yes, they do. But this needs to go up a bit. So surface snap off again. Store that. Sometimes you gotta do this a couple of times, which is a-okay because we don't want any floaty bits. You know, no floaty bits. There. And we don't want this to poke up through the floor either. But I think if we do like that, we should be a-okay. Yes. And while we're here, I think that one would be nice there and that one there. Goody, goody, goody. Let's get some walls up in here. And for the commissary area, I actually like these. But since it needs to sort of line up with the height of these, yeah, I think we need to go with the smaller ones. Like so. Let's see, where do we want the windows? And I do want to divvy this up just a bit. So we're just gonna do that for now. Normally, I say we don't want any floaty beds, but this instance, it was necessary. It's a tiny bit annoying that the windows are so much taller than our normal walls, you know? If we do it like that, yeah, I know, it's very boxy. But it's kind of unavoidable that it's going to be boxy. But that doesn't mean we can't make it work. And by doing this, that actually means if we want to, we can build on top of this. But I think if we do it like that, we can sneak in a glass ceiling. And I don't see why not. Just as so it's not samey. But since that is a storage room, No need for windows in here. Let's see. Well, I think we want the undamaged ceiling fan over the kitchen area. Like that. Let's wire this baby up too. I know it's not the most thrilling thing in the universe, but it's gotta be done. Because otherwise we can't see a thing. And we are trying to keep this somewhat nice and tidy, but also not too nice and tidy. I think we're gonna wire glitch a tiny bit. Which is a-okay. That's not a problem. Can easily manage to do that. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible since wiring is not the most thrilling thing in the universe. Now that's one side. Goody, goody, goody. No. I'm trying to jump. Thank you. I think maybe if we... Oh my god. But I had to put it down. Because otherwise all we would hear was zzz, zzz, zzz. And nobody wants that, right? I don't want to listen to zzz, zzz, zzz. If we do it like that, yeah? Now the question is, where is my little buddy? I'm gonna make them go green a bit. because I figure a place like this would have more than one power source, just in case something were to break or doing an attack, that kind of dealio. Wouldn't make sense for military outpost not to have more than one Jenny. Oh, this is gonna be super duper big. Ah, there we go. That's a tiny bit tricky today. That's okay though. We got it. Yeah, that's nice for the kitchen area. Okay, let's quickly put in some ceiling lights for the rest of this. And it's not just one, you know. I think if we do it like this, keeping it sort of tidy. And that is gonna help. One there. And another one there. And we're gonna scooch that. It's a bit easier to put them in where you want them once you can actually see what on earth you're doing. Yeah, there we go. Counters, 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 counters. See, now if we do that, turn off surface snap, I think we might achieve what we want a bit more nicely. There's one for the commissary. I do think for the kitchen we want kind of like that. Yeah. So now we got the rough outlining that we are going to work with in the next one. Oh, we are going to put in a tiny bit more bits and bobs before we call it though, but it's nice to see what we are going to work with in the next one, if you ask me, you know? Sort of helps make a bit more sense. There we go. And maybe put up a sneeze guard. Like so. Make it look a tiny bit more, you know, industrialized. See now if we do this and turn this into a grab your utensils and plates and whatnot station. And make sure they get their coffee fix. They're so huge though. Like so. And then a cafe dispenser. Like that. I don't know if we want to use these. I can have a think about that. I'm gonna plop one down over here. One of these. We can use one of these in here. And then some smaller tables, I think, would be nice. Yeah. That's better. Let's put one over here. Well, it's taking shape. I'm not mad at this. Oh, before we sign off, well, I still remember. Let's get some of these in here. Like so. Let's glitch that through there. It's a bit easier now that we know where the rock is and get the counters in the right position as well. And don't be afraid of doing a rough placement first when you're building and or decorating, because sometimes that is going to help you to see where you actually do on things. There we go. And there. Nice. So next time we're going to continue working on this, turning this into a nice commissary area where they can get some food, buy some general goods, weapons and whatnots from here. Grub, sit down, eat, and have this as a food storage area and water and whatnots. So I will catch you all in the next one. Bye now.